It's kind of a slow motion thing because, it's bad now and it's going to get worse because the rivers are still rising.
Yeah, so we're going to be dealing with this throughout the weekend. Let's head over to meteorologist Ray Petelin to tell us what's going to happen as we look ahead to Saturday and Sunday. Ray.
Yeah, those rivers are going to come up another 2-3 feet before they crest and start to drop again. And I think it's pretty much up to the fountain right now. And we have another system moving in. This one is going to be snow and all snow. The good news is we're not looking at big accumulations. The bad news is that what accumulates is going to accumulate very, very quickly. And we've seen several instances so far just this evening with the system that's moving towards us where it prompts these warnings. These are what are called snow squall warnings, and they're issued when there's intense amount of snowfall, greatly reducing visibility and causing very quick accumulations. It's sort of like a mini blizzard, think about it, as a snow squall. That's what's going to be moving through, and that's our concern and why we issued a first alert day for tomorrow. Because early in the morning, we're talking between 7 and 10, we're going to see these snow showers passing through the region, and these could leave some quick accumulations and quickly changing conditions. Now, when it comes to amounts, you're going to look at these numbers and be like, what are you talking about, man? It's like a ½ inch to an inch. Typically, that's not a lot of snow, but when that falls in a very, very short amount of time, that can cause some major issues. Now, up into the ridges, we could see 1 to 3 inches come down in a short amount of time, and that's the other issue here. Now, when it comes to the futurecast, you can watch how this comes in. It's not until about 5 a.m. we start seeing some of those snow showers initially coming into the northern parts of our viewing area, but pretty much between 7 and 10, we're going to see these snow showers just quickly passing through the region and leaving those quick accumulations. And even with pre-treatments on the ground, sometimes when it falls so fast like that, those pre-treatments can't melt it. So just know that tomorrow morning, if you're doing an early morning commute, you could be having some issues and very greatly changing road conditions on that drive. Now into the afternoon, we'll quiet things down, and I think Sunday's looking pretty good for us as well. Now, in the wake of that snow tomorrow, we're going to kick up some gusty winds. Most of us looking at 40-mile-per-hour gusts, and then you get into the ridges and we could see gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour. Now, one of the deals with this is that we've had a lot of gusty winds over the past couple of days, especially yesterday. And with that the case, we could have some things loose, and a 40-mile-per-hour wind might be able to take care of that. Rivers are continuing to rise. This is a view from Gateway Center across towards PNC Park. We've been checking in there. We've also been checking in on the point, and you can see that water's starting to come up onto the fountain. So that usually happens as we get to about 22, 23 feet. We're cresting at 24.5 feet, which would put some water on the 10th Street bypass and gets very close to putting some water onto the bathtub section of the Parkway Central. So just keep in mind that that is going to have some travel implications as well. 20 degrees for tonight, not as cold as it's going to be into tomorrow night. What we get tomorrow is a situation where our early high temperatures at about 30 degrees with those early snow showers, and then it gets cold. We go down to 12 for early Sunday, but we bounce back nicely and we see the 40s, the 50s, the 60s into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then next week it turns a little wet and potentially white with some rain and snow trying to mix together later next week as well. We'll be right back.